Hello everyone. In today's video we are going to see the ports. A port is nothing but a virtual point where the network connection start and end. And this is totally different from the hardware ports inside your system. A ports are software based and managed by a computer's operating system. And each port will be associated with a specific process or service. So which means that a port will be having only one process or one service at a time. Ports allow computers to easily differentiate between the different kinds of traffic. For example, a ports will be assigned to a specific service at the specific port. And what is port number? We have seen the description about the port, but in order to identify the port uniquely, we will be having the port number. For example, HTTP protocol will be using the 80 as the port number. For HTTPS, it will be using the 443 as the port number. For more theory about the ports and port numbers, we can refer the link that has been provided below. And our main focus will be today is port scanning. A port scanning is nothing but you will be identifying the open ports so that you can have a target or vulnerability finding. So this will be the focus point for the hackers, and this will be the focus for the security technician to find the computer vulnerabilities. In other words, it will be the focus point for others also, for example, to find the service to connect with the different port. As we discussed earlier, there are a lot of port numbers, but it will be ranging from 0 to 65,536. And we have the subcategories inside the port ranges which are shown here. So it is also about the theory point, but we will be mainly focusing on the open ports. How to find the open ports and whether it is legal or whether it is okay to have the open ports. So that's what we are going to discuss on the coming slides. Before proceeding with the before slide, so we will understand what are the common protocols and what are the common port numbers that we are going to use. For example, HTTPS will be using the 443 as the port number, and HTTP will be using the 80 as the port number, and let's say FTP will be using the port number as 21. So these are some common port numbers and its protocol and its process name as well. So today topic we have discussed about the, let's say, Nmap. So Nmap is nothing but network mapper. So this will give the ability to the user to find the open ports. But general description about the network mapper is a open source Linux command line tool for network exploration and security auditing. Even it will help you to find the OS detection, but today topic is just to find the ports, right? So we are going to discuss only the Nmap for the finding the open ports. And what is the Python module that we are going to use is Python 3-nmap. So we can just install this module by using the pip install Python 3-nmap. And you can get these details from the links provided below. So now we have understood what are ports in a very high level, and we have understood our target is to find the open ports in any system, any host name. And we have seen some of the main protocols. Even though we have not seen the protocols in detail, the protocols will be the set of instructions how the communication should be happening between two systems or in the network. So more about theory we can see it later, but we will going to see how to see the open ports in any system. The Linux command to find the open ports, we can use the Nmap, network mapper, as we discussed earlier. Nmap -v google.com. For example, I am going to just investigate on the google.com to find the open ports. And -v stands for the verbose, so we will be having the detailed information about the host. So it will start the Nmap, and you can see the details here. So initiating ping scan. So by default, ping scan will be taken. In general, we have a lot of other scanning methodology, but we will see ping scan today. And scanning google.com, the IP address for the google.com will be shown here. So 216.58.197.46, and we are going to scan 1000 ports. Here you can see the details. Discovered open port 80, it uses the TCP protocol, and discovered open port at 443 at the TCP protocol. So by this we can understand we have the open ports at two terminals 80 and 443. Obviously it will be the terminals for the HTTP and HTTPS protocols, so we are fine with the open ports. But in other cases you will find any open ports and we need to check whether it is really required or not, then we will be looking into that. And at last you will be having the detailed report as well, the port number and the state. Here the state is open state and the service is HTTP and HTTP service. Sorry, HTTP and HTTPS service. So we are totally fine. So this way we can identify the open ports. And we have lot of other options in the Nmap, so that we can use man Nmap to see all the details. Here you can see network mapper, the description, and we can see the different options that we can use. And ports, we can filter with the different ports options. I think I can maximize and see all the details. So host discovery and so on. No port scan, no ping, port list, and so on. There are a lot of other options. As and when we have the requirement, we will be just looking into the different options, so we will be using into the command terminal. So coming to the Python module, as we discussed earlier, we need to install the Nmap 3. So Python 3 -Nmap 3 will be the module name, but here we will be using the import Nmap 3 and JSON, because here Nmap 3 will be giving the output as a JSON. We are going to manipulate with the JSON, so I am importing the JSON as well. And the next line will be having the Nmap is equal to Nmap3 module.nmap. So it will be creating the Nmap object, and I am going to scan top ports. So that means that it will scan for the top ports. And the host name is google.com as we given in the previous command terminal, and the arguments we can give -sv. So the scanning going to happen with verbose. So what is -sv? That we can get it from the manual page from the Nmap. And after getting all the ports detail, we are going to just display the results. As I told earlier, results will be the dictionary format, because the JSON equivalent inside your Python is the dictionary. It will be having the key and value pairs. But in order to see the dictionary in a well formatted way, we are going to use the JSON module, JSON dumps and results, and the indentation I am going to give the 3. This line is just to give the pretty JSON, nothing else. And after that I am going to get all the port details, and I am going to see only the ports which are at open state. So let's execute this code and we will understand from the output. Based on your network and based on your, let's say, the system configuration, the scanning time may differ from system to system. But let's say it takes some 1 or 2 minutes, and after that you will be having the output. As you see the results, so it will be in the JSON format. So you will be having the key. The first key will be your IP address of the host, because we have given directly the host name google.com. So it will take the DNS server and it will convert into your IP address. For example, google.com will have the IP address of 216.158.197.46. That will be your first key, and it will have the different other objects like OS match and ports. Inside the ports you will be having the different ports detail. For example, port ID 21 and the state of the port is filtered, and this port is using the protocol TCP, and what is the service being used here? It will be the FTP. The same way for the other port numbers which are in your, let's say, the host. But our interest to get the just to get the open ports, right? So for that what I have done is the results I am going to convert into the list. For example, the result full will be converted into the list, so that means that everything will be converted into the list, and the first item will be your the first key. The first key will be giving the values for all the ports, right? So this entire object will be given to you. Inside the object or inside the JSON you are going to scan with the key called ports, and the ports will be having the values of all the ports detail, right? So it will be the list of ports that you can see, and I am going to iterate from each port, and I am going to see the port state which is open. Only for that port I am going to print the port. Here you can see at the last the open ports are 80 and 443 as we seen in the terminal command, and it is state of open, and it has the different services HTTP and HTTPS. Here you can see the service name is HTTP and HTTPS. So this way we can use the Nmap functionality, or let's say Nmap module inside Python to have the different functionality by using the programmatic way. Whereas Nmap command will be used in the terminal, so that we can use the different kind of scanning from the terminal. So moreover, we have another link called nmap.org, so that will be having the detailed information about the port scanning basics. For example, here we are focusing on the open ports. Apart from open, we have other, let's say, other states as well: closed, open, filtered, unfiltered, open, filtered, closed, filtered. But however, our interest to see the open ports, but it's better to know about other states such as like closed and filter and unfiltered and open filter and closed filter. When you have the time, just we can go to this theory part and we can understand more on that. So this is all about ports. So we have seen the port theory part, and we have seen the what is port scanning, and we have seen the range groups of the port, and we have seen the common port numbers and its protocol and its process name, and we have seen the terminal command, which is nothing but nmap, and we have seen how to use the nmap with the host name, and we have seen how to see all the options for the nmap by using the manual page man nmap, and we have seen the equivalent Python module, which is nothing but python 3-nmap, and we have just executed a sample code where you can see the all the ports, and we have just customized the code to see only the open ports at the end. So that's about this video. So thanks all, have a great day.